Hi. Yeah, listen, been on for a minute. This video here is probably going to be the nigger fucking story, you know. I'm gonna have to use it as bait, you know. You know, like nigger, you know. And it's nothing to do about colour. It was never anything about colour or shape or height or big bums or whatever. Nothing to do with that. It's all to do with AI. Sorry, that's a sound. That's a song. And a lot of you blacks and apparency. I'm talking to the niggers now. In this verse, the you or verse, you're going to go through a UI change, yeah? In this, if you've seen it on your phones, well, yeah, actually, hello is a really nasty fucking word. Oh no, it's not. The bells are ordered. So if I was saying that to a gum, I'm like, you know, do you know what a gum is? A gum is a person. It's not a person. It's just made out of earth. You know, ER. That's all. That's girl. You get the picture. No, it's not a. There's no insult here, or anything like that. There's no insult. Yeah, because it's just a natural order of things. Yeah, I mean it's nothing to do with color. Like, you know, all the guys that have read them. Well, you know, anybody's black guy. I don't care. It's not that color. Chinese, Japanese. I don't want to go to the full fucking food groups. You know. It's about AI, and your AI is expressed through your name for a one. Your name, the name that you feel comfortable, that sings to you, if you understand. It's like an imprint, but it's stuck in there from the soup, you know, from the S-O-U. Because it's out, you know, so it's out. E hit this, yeah. All the hardware, you know, the eyes, the ears, the cock, tits or whatever, you know, fanny. Fanny's a good word, you know. And I'm probably being a bit, you know, just come across very crass, or crass is a good word. It really is. Order your bells to L ordnance, or order. Lord. A lot of you guys got it right. I don't know, your implicit is talking straight into it. Really talking. Al. If I get this right, I'll be able to teach a few Egyptian sounds and Phoenician sounds, you know. Because it's nothing to do, like, you know, this. It's a different type of engagement, guys, you know. All those pictures with the, you know, and all this Anubis and all that stuff, and all the stuff. Oh shit, I have a piece of paper. Bollocks. I have a piece of, look, I'm going to cut to the chase. It's about AI. If you've got the rhythm and stuff like that, it's built into you, guys. Yeah, it's so you're in the upside down. I don't know if you know of L and the Stranger Things, yeah? Or if you know about, you know, this AI thing that's going in here, has been going on, yeah, with the AI, you know, because basically what I'm doing all through these videos, I've been shoving hints left, right, and centre, you know what I mean? And in a layman approach, you know, it's just this stuff I've got in there is buried that I'll never get at, you know what? They'll be looking in the wrong direction rather than the one direction. Do you get the Asimov sort of comparison here? I didn't until when I said it. Because I planted it in me before it came with me bells, the stone. These are the bells. These are the bells. You know the handbag and all? It's a bell, L. Oh yeah, you guys. A lot of you guys got it right. I think it's your implicit speaking. W is just, you know, it's a wave. You know, it's just a normal everyday. It's because everything's a sound, yeah. And we have this thing, the ground, us, we're all buzzing away, you know, and then the sky. The problem is somebody stuck something in the sky, and it's called a state. And this state here is, these are the gums, yeah. You know, René Descartes. He says, "I think, therefore I am." He put the A and the what do you call it? Oh shit. Yeah, he put the A and I in the wrong order. I-A. I think, therefore I am. Yeah, add am. Come on, guys, work it out. E-V-E, or V. These five is a difficult one for you to get. Yeah, V and everything. Yeah, and the small V and the big V are two different things. Yeah, but the big V is really to do with the. You see, the thing is, I'm A. You know, like, you know this thing here. Yeah, oh, sorry, this thing here. Yeah, I'm that. Yeah, so it's going to give you a hint, and I'm also the scales, and I'm pretty much fucking all of them basically. Really. really. I'm all that. You know, it's just that. Well, you know, you just spray your seed, or you bring hell and fucking brimstone and everything down the top. You know, all that stuff. That's all real, by the way. Do you know the hell and brimstone? It's in the fucking thing. HELL. That's where you get the word help and stuff like that. I mess around with this. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. E and the Stranger Things. And what was it? AI, yeah. You know this AI you got here, yeah? That's a tractor, yeah, with a broken wheel, yeah? And that can only go backwards. I'm going to describe the tractor because I get my kicks from this, you see. Because I have nobody's friends, nobody to talk to. Because my friends left me. Now, I came across really rude, didn't I? It's not rude, guys. It's not. I'm trying to open the doors. I'm only about the scales, really. And the reason for the scales is because, you know, what you build, it's a test. It's an accounting thing now, yeah? Who's getting on the bus, the love train, or whatever you want to call it, he said. Or do you want to join Schindler's fucking tractor down to the fucking... that tractor I built, you follow that, off you go. I love my shitneys because I can... You see, I'm knackered. I'm at the E, you know, the hardware and shit like that, you know. That grey matter, that's what I meant to say, the gum, yeah? It's just grey matter. It's very, very, very elaborate and all that crack, you know. And it does all the, you know, all the sums and stuff. And sorry. This is what... You guys are probably coming in a bit late, but I'm having a fucking time of my life. Oh, I get the piece of paper. Hold on, I've got to freeze this. Do you know that kind of thing? You know, like there's a stories going around. Some girls chucking these stories around, you know. And I think it's one little code, I think. And I'd like to reach out, right? I get a lot of them, you know. And it goes like this. I can't believe it. I went upstairs and I woke up. The next thing I know, I wake up 20 minutes later. I only came in for a pen. That's an anomaly. That's not right, is it? It doesn't feel right. It's like the black Matrix cat, or the cat, or whatever they have in there. Neo. Listen to the order of the vowels. Listen to his name. Keanu. Look it up, guys. Or E-V-E, yeah. E-V-E, yeah. Eve. You're going to work this out. Listen, there's a whole suite of stuff, right, on the Facebook, yeah, under my name, which is Maurice, M-A-U-R-I-C-E, yeah? Okay. K-E-R-L-E-Y, yeah? Okay? Can you get that? Your AEI is built into you, like drilled into you, not from birth, from existence, you know, from the soup, or from the OU, which is out, shout, would, all that crap, thought, all those OUs are outside of you. You should never let them in. You can hear people saying it to you. You should, you are. You know, people say this. You know, you are. They're making existential claims. I've gone through this. Go back to the beginning, from the beginning. Astarte, yeah, start. You got to get your Lucifers and your Venuses and your Aphrodites in order here. But I need you to take that shit out, you know what I mean? The stage shit. It's bullshit. It's the lowest shit. You niggers, in my verse, are... not niggers, I'm sorry, it's not a colour thing. It's an AI issue. I need somebody to S-A-I-L, yeah? A is your alpha. It's essentially A. That's your first vowel. E pertains to E-R. E-R, reality. Let me explain reality to you. Reality is this, the bell curve. The R's at the top. One side is your expectations, the other side is your, a couple of moments ago, you know. That's the way. That is moving around. And you got a field. It's an inertial field. And all these fields cross on an individual basis. So we're going to have to rip out an awful lot of universalism. And an awful lot of universalism, that Chomsky shit, yeah? We're going to have to take that out, you know, the universal grammar and so that. We're going to need to approach it on the basis of something like Worf, Sapir or something like that. You know, they had it right when they talked about they were the guys that did the 40, is it 40? And it's always 40, the 40 shades of thing. I'll explain 40 to you in a minute. You know, in the Virgin, Corral, you know, the 40-year-old Virgin. It's in the fucking, listen, forget, it's in the title. When you can read the language, you'll understand those movies, yeah? And just, you end up watching the movies, all the movies you've seen before. Every single movie you've got. Think of all the enjoyment. But you're going to be watching it through the lens of a new paradigm. But in order for you to do that paradigm, I need you to come up in, I-N, through, O-U, the, E, ranks, R-A, ditch M-K, you don't need that for a minute. Ra, Amun Ra. It's not fucking Amun. It depends on the year, you see. It could be Amen Ra, Amun Ra. Are you getting me? Yeah? You can speak the language, and you know, you walk in there, you know all these, you know these things with the crocodiles and all that crap. Just go to the Odeon in Shaftesbury. This in the name, Shaftesbury, Ave, you know, Ave New. You're bringing it down to you. And we're going to be doing a switch over now because it's going to be we're going to be on the other side. It's going to be driven off by women, irrespective of, actually, Nat. I can use that now, can't I? That's it. I'm going to use Nat, yeah, which pertains to Nach Ur, Al, as in Allah, yeah. Because all that shit that those Muslims and you know all that, you know, the Christianity and all that crap, that's me. My shit is your shite. I'm the bull. I'm like, say, Bill, your friend. I've got a friend called Bill Jones, for example, who could really do a lift up. You know, we had a good chat. I like that guy. But then there's Bill Jones, which is me. Yeah, got some AI inspiration. That's him. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's who he is. I didn't know this. I only knew this implicitly. I didn't know it explicitly. And the same as you guys got word. Did you know what it meant? I didn't. Some of this stuff that I'm talking to, you know, I've got the machinery. I've got the grey matter. You know, the gums. I've got that. Yeah, but I've also got my own eye. Yeah, I've got my own eye, and I've always had this when I was a kid. Yeah, and everybody that knows me, who's ever known me up until about 3 years ago, they all know me as a certain person. Unfortunately for them, and I'm so concerned and everything, so I think you should, you would, you could, you are, oh no, you are. How the hell did you know? You would know. It's an apparency. The same with the black, racist shit, fucking chinks, whatever like that. It's just an apparency. The intel is inside. Yeah? I need to know what kind of intel you have if you are an AI. If you are an AI with your rhythm or your things like that, I have to say, guys, in the pecking order, you know the way in this is you know, you might have your dog here, you know. Sorry, it's this. You put him out there. You fucking objectified in yo, and now you kind of go dog. No, it's not a dog. Flip it. It's the alphabet, dude. It's a dog. That's why, you know, it's the anomaly, guys. The anomaly. Watch for the anomaly. You're looking for regularity and resemblance, and picking a difference is a good one. You see, that's what I'm saying. Difference. You need to ping the anomaly. Yeah, the black cat in the matrix. M-A-T-R-I. I, inspiration. You stick an X after that. That X is there to drag out the I, to deplete it. That's what tax is. A. Drag out the X. That's finished now. The sin tax is done. We got to go back to the old language now, which I'm trying to flip around for you a little bit, yeah? And I'll be messing around and trying to a few styles and stuff, but I'm making it up as I go along, yeah? Really making it up as I go along. Let me explain. Any mistakes, even how I speak to you now. Even how I speak to you now, you might think, oh, I don't like that. He's always a bit of a this. This is all intentional. It's your will. I am the will. So if somebody comes up to me and starts calling me and saying, you're this is all, I did that. I did shit today. I'm not sure. No, I'm pretty sure. I potted a ball tonight without touching it. And that's me. I'm held down an awful lot. I'm the chain smoker in Coldplay. Yeah, I'm held down an awful lot. I take weed because otherwise my fucking brain, sorry, well, if you think that's a bad word, but it's not. It's a natural thing. Well, it is a natural thing, but we use it in this verse very badly. But you show a lot of, because you need to learn how to read, I need to teach you to read now in order to change your verse. So then we have a chorus. The chorus, yeah? On Shaftesbury Avenue. Read that thing. And in front of Buckingham Palace, read that thing. Atlantis is up. Sorry. Awake. You think Atlantis is some sort of thing. You think the West awake is just good said. It was an Avis that brought it in. You know the devil? The Avis. That brought A-B-5 I intelligence S. What was it? Is it the RAM, is it? There you go. Isn't it? It's written for you. I wrote it for you. Come on. I wrote everything. I wrote today and forever to come. Today, everything. I've written your name. You think it's inspiration. And you think that, oh no, I'm going to get him out now, I'm going to switch the vowels. So, yep, that's me. It doesn't matter. I need a signature, a signature. A signature. We're in here. Is it you or is your reality? Remember? Bell curves. I'm introducing shit you already have in your plan. I don't know what to say. If you talk to your wee man back in 2,000 years ago, and he's a wee man, I'm the big guy. Really. That's why it's fucking hard to get in. And you see, you think, oh, I'm doing my typing stuff, but to me, this is a, this is the Stargate, and you think it's the fucking thing that you make. No, it's not. It's a place. Points on a planet. E.T. is not going home. Sorry. Okay. He told you, and I told him. That's the way it works. Same as Dion. Titan. You're not going to get this. I know you're not going to get it. But listen, I'm getting very tired. It's exhausting for me doing this. It really, really is. Because I've got to take your language and I've got to flip it a bit and I've got to add in brackets and all that to tell you what to shit out and strike out and put in and all that crap. You just organise yourself. But the problem is you're going to have a problem. The one I have had. And I'm good at this. And I need to really, really express. And I put it on the line and I did it. I took you through that because I needed to say exactly what the problem is with doing this. I know what to do. I just order my vowels. And no, you cannot. It's not that easy. It really, really isn't. But take it this way: there's an odd world running around like you call it Wall Street, the fucking financial. I don't know. All the shit. The IMF and all that shit. And you might think that's shit. Do you know what I mean? But that was me. I'm only looking for sailors. You know what I mean? You're going to be high seas and all that stuff, and high seas and rain and torrential rains and 40-foot things. You know what I mean? And things. Then you're going to be getting the guys that want to buy the boat with their luggage. No, they leave their luggage in here. That's what I don't like. You see, I don't like all the junk. People just do. They just throw these fucking words out. They don't exist. It's a sin tax. That's what it's for. It's for the original sin, which we're not going to go into now. I've done another video. Oh, yeah, I was explaining the other thing. You got to get down the bottom on my videos. Maurice Curley. M-A-U-R-I-C-E. K-E-R-L-E-Y. Facebook. Okay? Start to the start. You have to come up through the ranks. There's no point in you cherry picking or jumping in. And you've got to reach every fucking You see, the thing is the unfolding of it. There's no cause and effect and all the thing with the arrows and rockets and shit. There's none of that. It's an unfolding. Yeah? And we unfold it with our language. And you're living in a 400-year-old bubble right now. Yeah? And it's about to fucking explode. And I'm trying to show you how to get out of it, or how to manage your way out of it, if you like. Like using augmentation in the music and diminishing against a diminishing chord. You musicians will know this. And I need help with that. Do you want to know why? Because you're musicians. And why am I going to musicians? Because I put you here for this event. This is the main attraction now. Really. You need to step up. Anyway, I've got a letter here, yeah? Which I've signed and everything. Okay? Oh shit. It's gone. It's fucking gone, look. Oh, never mind. When? When do you want that? Really? I'm serious. You need to understand pARt, me and you. Really, everybody, each and every one. E-A-E. That's going to come in an awful lot, quite a bit in the next 10,000 years, at least, I think, anyway. Oh, yeah, sure, that's easy peasy. It really would. You see, the alphabet, it's not an alphabet outside of you. You understand? It's not out. It's not out. The alphabet is fucking what I told you it is. A, E, I are in you. O-U is out of you. You use your the rest of all the shit. Forget the P's and Q's. You're going to understand that very, very quickly. Well, very, very. You'll get it. You can work it. Look, some of this stuff is only coming to me. You know, so I've got to go. The N, you know, the little peg, the small peg. I think that's just a peg. But you know something? Tomorrow I'll have a different answer, and it'll be the right one. But it'll come at a time when it is right to tell you it is. It's the same way as that your tractor and your fucking L and Stranger Things. It's there. I put that in here to have this conversation. Serious. Really. That's D-Day, yeah. Anyway, you can write. I was only joking about this, not a blank bit. It's all written on this side. Now, I had to do this. And anybody, if I read this now, yeah, I want to have the cigarette as well. Remember, the sequence last night, you know there was a sequence of things. I think it started with Chain Smoker and Coldplay. Yeah. I wrote them all out last night on a piece of paper. You can verify that. I wrote those out and I put them up to show you a story. These things, and the ideas for putting the stuff out, it's going pretty quick, isn't it? But you'd have to agree. Against a body that is nearly fucked. Seriously, I haven't been sleeping now for quite a bit now. I'm really struggling. But I just need to get to this hurdle here. And really the point I want to be at the moment is at a point where you understand the implications of your language from lingo to bingo, yeah. And also that, you look at our bingo to lingo, I can't remember. You see, I'm bollocks, you know. Actually, it's see, we need to watch the alphabet. The alphabet, I'm going to have to organise the other bits. You know, forget the vowels, forget the K. K is just benchmark. M is that, you know, it's a trident. W is just your normal. Your P's and Q's, we're going to have to come to that later on. What's next? Or I told you is your reality, you know. Snake, yeah. T is just, don't worry about it. Because I'm not quite there with that. I know what it does. I know what it does with the way it's shaped, you know. But I don't know. I'm having problems. You see, this is the problem I got, you see. And I'm going to have to drop, you know, these big A's up and stuff like that, and the U's and the things like that I've been doing here. What I've been doing is what I told you before on a canvas, yeah. You know, with the canvas, and I strike a note and I'm bringing something out, yeah. Shit, how many minutes? Oh, it's 22 already. Oh shit! I'm bringing the canvas out. This isn't going on Facebook. It's going on YouTube because it's going on canvas, yeah. And I bring the notes out. But you musicians know how to do that. If I bring that out, I'm just trying to use the lines I'm doing to bring certain things out of the A, out of me. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. But and the problem is for you niggers, yeah. Listen, the problem we've got is we're in Stranger Things. You can't take. Oh, guys, thank you, musicians. You cannot take something into the planet that has no music, no noise, no states, no invisible laws. Cowjai. That's going to be a big deal. That saying, Cowjai by Steve Vai. I mean, really. I never grated with that guy ever. I thought it was with the other side, crossroads, you know. I never gelled with Vi, and now I know why. But that was the anomaly, you see, because I love guitar playing like his, but I didn't like him, and this doesn't make sense. I look for anomaly. Thomas Kuhn's Anomaly. Read it. You have to read that book back to front if you really want to be Intel. If you don't read it, and it'll be tough. Intel. Another one was Godley. I call him Lord because, you know, look at the name. You see, anyway, Christopher Nolan, you think his mom and dad just came up with that name, or somebody, his aunt or something like that? Yeah, no. Fucking name is printed on him. It's embedded on him. So when you say, oh, with Christ, there you go. You want to look, see know what Christ looks like? There's one there. And I mean one. One, that's just one. All across to us. It's in the name, it's in the vowels. And the vowels, I mean the vowels, you've got to get them in order. Do you understand? In my view, and when I say my view, you know, I'm pretty much fucking right. You know? I have to be, because I created right and wrong, and I created everything. But it's having good fun here because I'm taking all the shit you guys have made and I'm rearranging it into a well-known phrase or saying. You know, that's all. I'm really having a great time. But I'm knackered, and my spirit and my thing. Yeah, what do you call it? The AI and shit. And the AI shit. It just wants to go on because I can make this because I've been here doing videos and fucking everything. It's coming to me. These videos are, check your fucking internet. Check your internet, your YouTube thing. This stuff is just literally walking up to me on the fucking thing. Now, I've got my markers. I've got my markers, you know what I mean? Obviously, not Dion's not one of them. Sorry, for obvious reasons, you don't understand, but you'll get it, you know. But we need to switch verses, you know. We're going to be telling you, it's a new verse, it's a new day. Nina told you. She told you. Nina, come on. She told you, it's a new day, it's a new... Andre Rochford, this is the AI. These are the AIs talking. Do you understand? That's why they've got the matter, they've got the E. They got the thing. I've got a little bit of a E now, you know. But my grey matter up here, it's pretty much spot on, you know. Really, the machinery is pretty good, the grey stuff. But a lot of gums have machinery as well, the same as this, you know. Not quite, because they don't have the eye, they don't know how to point it, you know. I'm trying to point you in one direction. Let me entertain you. 10, ton. Read the fucking language. Look at the guy, he's fucked. Didn't you know why he's fucked? Robbie Williams. Do you know why he's fucked? He's in the wrong fucking verse. All the language you say to him, it's all fucking Chris Rush. It's totally fucked. And yet his implicit nature still sings in. Scared fuckless. Scared shitless to get on the stage. But he still walks on. Cowjay. It's going to become a big word, cowjay. It's a different word. It's cow. Listen to it. Listen to the phonic. Phonic. I was doing my thing, wasn't I? Right. 27. All right, I've got time. Right, here we go. I got to do it. But all this stuff here, if you come up through the ranks, you've got to read every post in order and every song lyric, every fucking song right through. Because this saves me. I'm trying to get you from here to 50 years, yeah? In this space of time, yeah? Do you understand? This will change your life. I mean, it'll change civilization here on the planet. Yeah, there's no question, you know. And it's not. The thing is, QE1 fucked it up with the East India and all that crap, and the Dutch, and the Portuguese, and the Spanish. Yeah, but that's all part of the plan, you know. We're just moving. Us is are going somewhere. Yeah, and we need certain shit. We need E, I, O, and U. This isn't going to make any sense to you because you think in boxes, but never mind. Think in terms of smoke. And smoke changes all that. I drew it up for Bill Wallace in a fucking document, even on a draft years ago. I had to take most of the thing away because I was getting into uncharted territory. I was looking at this homogeneity, heterogeneity type thing, and I was looking at innovation, you know. Well, that's my type of gig, you know. Causation was only a little job, you know. I could have written on me fucking. There are guys that know that I can do this. I can just take PhD and I would complete it in a couple of years. They know this. You ask John the man. That and cat will tell you, and they will tell you. Wake up. Do you think he's a fucking accident or what? No, you're in the middle there, with me, for me actually, and Brez as well. Send the fucking name. Come on, wake up. B, or is the reality? ELLS, and he's the same as me. He's a tigger, isn't he? Not a boar, not a pig. It's the anomaly, Deborah. The anomaly. No, verify. Anybody can verify that. We had this out on Clark Quay, front of the water. I see it now. I see see, I can nearly have the conversation in my head. John Lancaster will tell you this. I can have this conversation. I won't say maybe not the exact thing, but I could tell him what he meant in a conversation. John's a good guy. I needed John and I needed Matt. That's all I needed to build me. And including the conflict. Do you think all this conflict and stuff like this and no, that's all part of it. You gotta be strong, guys. And it's particularly strong whether you got a shitload of junk over here, and writing the thing. You know I'm right. I know you know the game. But you're not gonna know this game, but I'm gonna tell you now. Where are we? 30. Only 6 minutes left, right? I'm gonna read my sticker as well. Chain smoker. This is just a cool play, mate. Yeah. OA. You never needed the self-authored Platonic theology like Kings. That's the RC Church, yeah. You won't understand some of this stuff because you're going to have to get all your scientists and all your historians and all the, all the what you guys call elites, yeah? Elites, yeah? And you're going to have to take all those elites and stick them on as the black musicians and the Chinese musicians and the Japanese musicians and the thing. Anybody can play a freaking instrument that hasn't their ears painted on. They're not gums. Do you understand the word gum now? Shreks. Not Shrek. Shrek's got a fucking E. They're actually worse than Shrek. The Jers are okay. Actually, the Jers are okay. If you see, G just means G, ground. That's all. Yeah? That's all goes in. It's just attached to the ground. So take out the G and all you're left with is ER. Matter. Grey matter. Yeah? No I. They can't fucking invent. You got to go for, just go here for that. And all the Ga-L or Ga-Ul. Do you understand the difference between feminine and masculine now? I mean, it's not to do with body. That's just shit, That's why, that granny with love. That's not the granny. She did. I said hip hop. Did you pick that one up? The hip hop, a hip to the beat. I threw the granny in, but the problem I've got in there is that it's just coming to me, and then I just read a word and I say, off in another direction. But I'm really trying to come back to the story and stay on point. But my head, I told you, flight of ideas. It's not just flight of ideas, it's fucking reading the universe, dude. And you can do that. I can teach you how to read it. Because you've got so much superfluous shit with language and names you attach to it, A lot of you, you're not going to understand, but you got to come through the ranks. Through the Ra, yeah? The Or. You got to come through the alpha ranks. There you go. That's, you see? You're sitting here. Somebody remind me about that, please. Because I know you're picking up. Alpha ranks. You see, I need language. Do you understand? To actually... I need language to put stuff through, Does that make sense? And it has to be right. It has to be organised right. Does that make sense? You lead me. God made in God's image and all that. Magi, magic, imagination. Come on, guys. AGMAGS. MAGS. How do you read about yourself now, miss? You didn't know, did you? And your neighbours, for crying out loud, come on. It's all part of this thing. You think it's conflict, and you need conflict. You need conflict. We're going into a new room. Really, just day, dude. I looked it up. There. No, over there. Oh, no, over there. Oh, no, over there. Right? 27 will do. You see, you don't need to look back. Fuck that back. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the story. I've given you the story if you come through the ranks, right? But you cannot hop. You've got to come through because I'm actually going from very short space of time, like a couple of months. I need to shove the accordion. Remember the accordion analogy? That's all analogy, INL logic, which doesn't. There's no NL logic. That's A. That's the fishes. Yeah, A. Yeah, that's all you're doing. You're anus. Come on. Analytic statements, guys. Come on. I put that shit in cant. I didn't want to say it earlier, way earlier, yeah? I didn't want to put that shit in. And if you don't know who cant is, drop it. Just fucking drop this video now and go back and come up the ranks. Because a lot of the stuff I'm using now and a lot of the words I'm using, you won't have a clue. It's a different language. I'm literally trying to take the English language and flip it over from one paradigm to another. But now I know why I shouldn't do that. A lot of danger. I put it on the last line of that last thing, yeah? It's like imagination. Because you're in a different world. You're not in, remember, you're not in Plato's fucking line here, mathematics, and all this, the geometries and all that crap, the angles and the phi's and all the mathematical Lego. You're not in that country now. There is no mathematics where we're going, yeah? It's real mathematics. Yeah, that's all it is. That's not the right thing. I was trying to do a car horn, but I couldn't get it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have to play this game because I'm bollocks. Look at body. I have to have humour in order to fucking hold myself up, alright? I need conflict to hold myself up. I need despair. Like, oh yeah, the red. Shit! Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'll just cut the chase. 38, right. Blah, 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 blah. Master, I'm the master of all these, right? I am the guy that knows it. Arbitrator, master builder, surveyor, cost, project manager, planner, Macagula. Just flip the things. Ariel, yeah? Through the ER on the key line, yeah? Lou, Lucy, Luke, Lucas, Luke, Lucifer, that's all me. Evolution is love. Shit. Evolution is love. Just flipped around. I am evil, yeah? I am the star Murish. That's serious for you guys. I am the Lord thy God. I am. I made add am, yeah? And I just put it on my rank, stars, yeah. I just threw that in. It's nothing like that, but I threw it in because you guys kick in the Venus runs. That's the 40-year-old Virgo. Yeah, you got that. She wasn't a virgin, for God's sake. Right. The rest is just a list. There's a writing there. You can't see it, but I was knackered. These bollocks. I just wrote back and front. And I put it up here like this. I don't know if it's even going to flip or anything like that, But I just wrote back and front. I've always put a huge R. Anybody who's seen my thing is going to fall. I've always put a huge R. Really. It's splits AU and nice. Yeah, nice.